Returning to my Coin Lady channel, I am pleased to see you again. I must begin by relaying Michael Branch's news that Wyoming will be releasing a stable coin in early 2025. This token will be transparent and supported by U.S. Treasury bills and repurchase agreements, guaranteeing its stability. In recent decades, Wyoming has accomplished much. Since 2018, they have enacted more than 30 laws that are crypto-friendly. Similar to how we collect state quarters, I can see other states following suit and releasing their own stable coins. We could simply amass the stable currencies from every state. I'll show you in a second why I think this is heading in the right direction, but I'm only joking. Sunyum, the company's own cryptocurrency, is about to be released. Not only will banks have their own currencies, but so will others. There are two types of assets that every company will have. In the future, this will lead to numerous opportunities. An organization's stable coin could be a means of payment to another organization. Not only can states submit stable currencies to the federal government as payment, the federal government can also accept these coins as payment. Stable coins are something I misunderstood about cryptocurrency, and this is from Wrath of Common Sense. There is no volatility, and they are simpler to employ in commercial settings. A stable coin is now available to anyone. I continue to hold out hope that a liquid means of trade will prove to be incredibly beneficial for all of them. Every financial institution, business, state, and nation will have its own coin, and XRP will continue to be used by all of them. I will shortly publish an article discussing this topic. Things have begun to unfold in this regard. Examine Sony, JP Morgan, and Wyoming. Perhaps this is the reason why payment transmitter licenses are and will continue to be crucial in the modern digital era. Here you can find real-world applications for XRP or XLM. This is how the federal government provides money to one state. As a result, Wyoming receives a reimbursement from the federal government in US dollars or even cryptocurrency. In the middle, either XRP or XLM can be input as USD, and XRP will be output. Regarding Wyoming stablecoin, citizens deposit funds into the state bank. Transferring funds from coin to XLM to USD or digital dollars, Sony pays another business. Ripple paid Stellar with Sony Coin, which rippled to Company B. This is merely illustrative. To Ripple, X, R, U, S, D, Stellar, USDC, R, P. Since we haven't even considered all of the possible payments, I could go on and on with examples. However, it appears that this is the general trend. Fair play is something that everyone desires. Every company wants a fair chance to compete. Each state is seeking a fair chance to compete. You know, it's going to be enlightening as we move forward into the digital age. See how they could put XRP or XLM to use. People seem to think that stable coins would put an end to cryptocurrency, so I thought I'd provide some examples to back that up. That is not happening in my view. Actually, I believe that stable coins are going to be the reason crypto takes off. What I mean is that it will lead to many opportunities. In November, a documentary about XRP is set to be formally launched. The documentary will soon be available on streaming services like Apple TV and Amazon Prime Video. That is just thrilling. I expect this to be a huge event, and I think they're releasing it at the right moment, because I believe we'll see a completely different XRP by November. In my opinion, XRP's price is going to skyrocket by the time the old season starts. The Fed reducing rates is, in my opinion, the catalyst that will set things rolling. Public exchanges decide the price of XRP, and this information comes from Chad Stein's Grabber. After reading this, please inform me of any public exchanges where you believe Neom or Triangle may purchase XRP. Things will be different down the road. Ripple has pre-funded the remittance licensee's digital currency wallet with XRP, and the licensee withdraws the majority of the XRP crypto coin, which is equal to 100,000 US dollars. Triangle receives the XRP, which is then converted into USD or the payment currency or given to their digital currency exchange account. As time goes on, we will observe the escrow disappear as the demand for XRP remains constant. Scarcity will ensue as a result of that. Previously, only bank IDs from the Philippines were available on docs.ripple.com. However, as soon as that starts to happen, we will become extremely wealthy as a result. Here you may see the massive bank list, Ripple paperwork. Bank IDs. Presenting China. Next up is Hong Kong, which is on yet another extensive list. This should give you a good idea of how Ripple will collaborate with banks going forward. And if this trend keeps up, XRP's value will go up also. This is where the demand will originate, but you'll hear claims that no bank will ever use XRP. Absolutely incorrect. Now, I thought this video was fantastic because it demonstrates how the US dollar has been ruined by inflation. $1, how much is it? Just give this a quick listen. $1, how much is it? This is not how the typical individual thinks. Dollars are being exchanged. They mistakenly believe they can purchase goods, but in reality, every time you make a purchase, you are actually selling some of their currency. Prior to Nixon's decision to decouple the US from the gold standard, the dollar was extremely expensive in this country. Perched on one side of the register is where you are. Over there, the grocery store owner is standing. With all the stuff he has, the grocery store clerk is attempting to steal that dollar from you. Plus, he used to have to buy 10 cans of tomato soup from you just to get that one silver dollar. Money was used back then, but now we use fiat currency, which is terrible. The dollar is currently deeply discounted. The grocery store only had to shell out 26 cents for the can of tomato soup. There you have it, the flip side of the story. The currency's worth is falling precipitously. Yeah, that's right, I've been saying it the whole time. People keep telling me that their home's worth increased after they had a new roof. After I upgraded the windows in my home, the value increased. Honestly, there was no increase in value. The house remains unchanged. The current situation is that our currency is falling and will continue to fall. The fact that multiple countries are attempting to devalue the US currency at the same time is problematic because it will lead to hyperinflation, which will necessitate a solution. They also have the solution. The transition to a digital currency backed by gold is imminent. It's the final goal. This will probably take place in the coming years, as the current US dollar time limit is approaching. Their spending has not slowed down at all, and it's really outrageous. On top of everything else, the interest we owe keeps building up. And you'll put in the time and effort, but you'll be fighting inflation and laboring for these things, the devalued US dollar. It seems like every time you look at your bills, mortgage, rent, and other expenses, they're all increasing higher. I can tell a new monetary system is on the horizon because the only thing that has changed is the value of the dollar. The idea of CBDCs originated with a crypto philosopher. As a token of their appreciation to the 99% of you who failed to see the big picture, they will sprinkle you with pixie dust. Funds available. The system's leftovers are being given to you. Make the change. Big money, banks, and the elite are all moving